ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 134 of Bleach, Memories in the Rain 2, Opus 2, Longing for Sanctuary. Dun, 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 dun. Byakuya! Dun! Taienda! It's terrible. Kuchiki no shokkei ga. Kuchiki's execution. Dot, dot, dot. All right. Kiiteru. Okay. I guess he's saying, like, I've heard. Kiiteru, kiku can mean to listen or to ask, but so, or to hear. So this is sort of like, I'm hearing, like I've heard it. Ima shigata watashi no tokoro e mo jigoku chou ga kita. Okay, so just now, to this place, even to my place, even to where I am, a hell butterfly came. So we saw earlier these hell butterflies appeared and made the announcement about the change in the execution time. Ima shigata. A moment ago. Ima shigata. That's what that means. A moment ago, even to this place, even to my place, a hell butterfly came. Souka. Sore nara hanashi ga. I see. If it's that thing, then the story. Dot dot dot. Daga, but. Sore ga nanda to yonoda. But that thing, what are you saying? That thing, like, what are you saying about it? About the execution? Nandato? What are you saying? Shoke wa asu. As for the execution, it's tomorrow. Sore ga kette naraba. That thing, if it's been decided, watashi wa sore ni shitagao mare da. As for me, to that thing, it's up until like accepting or supporting it. Shitagao is to accept. Yes, it is bleach time. Abide by, obeying. So basically, because if it's been decided, if that's been decided that the execution is tomorrow, then as for me, it's up until the point of accepting that. Sumaranu hanashi de yobi tomeru na. With boring stories, don't call and stop. Yobi tomeru. Don't challenge or call. Oh, don't call me to a halt with such boring stories. Yikes. He turns away. Shitsurei suru. This is usually what you say when you depart or if you're interrupting someone. So like, excuse me, ... And literally like doing a interruption or doing a discourtesy. Oh. Okay, this is this guy. He's like gripping his fist. Oh, omae, you. Fusakeru no mo taigai ni shiro yo. Ga. Oh, he grabs Byakuya. Fusakeru, that's like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, joking and jesting. Taigai ni shiro. This is some sort of expression. Taigai ni. Stay within the bounds. Don't get carried to extremes. Taigai ni shiro yo. Even, I guess maybe this is like even if you're kidding or joking, don't get carried away. Stay within the bounds. Don't get carried to extremes. Itsumade sonna koto o itteru tsumori da. Everything, that sort of a thing, saying, intending. Asu nandazo. Honto ni. What is tomorrow, or it is tomorrow? Truly? Itsumade sonna koto o itteru tsumori. Yeah, like, are you intending to say it's that sort of a thing? Actually, what is itsumade? Oh, forever. No, it's itsumade mo. How long? Oh, yeah. Okay, so how long? How long, that sort of a thing, are you intending to say? How long are you intending to say that? That sort of a thing. It's tomorrow, really. 明日の正午には、お前の妹は本当に? As for at noon tomorrow, as for your little sister, truly, ... she's going to be killed. Implied. Geho, goho, goho. So he starts coughing. Hayaru na. Inochi o chijimeru zo. Ukitake. This is ukitake. So hayaru na. Don't be hasty. Don't be impatient. Hayaru means to be in high spirits, be impatient, or be hot-blooded. He's saying, don't do that. You're shortening your life. Ukitake. K. K は一度部下を見殺しにしてるではないか。二度も三度も大差はなかろう. Okay, why does he say K here? This is the kanji for older brother. Huh. It's Ani, which can be pronounced K. Is he referring to like a specific name? Elder brother. A pronoun or suffix used in reference to an older brother figure. Okay, so like, as for an older brother, one time, like, watching die as a subordinate, as for doing that, like, you haven't. Or have you not watched a subordinate die one time? Even 2 times, even 3 times. As for a big difference, it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be a big difference, even with 2 or 3. I guess if you've watched one of your subordinates die. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a great difference. Okay. That's Byakuya saying this. Like, have you not seen one of your subordinates die even one time? Then even 2 or 3 times, as for it being a big difference, it does not seem to be that way. All right, off Byakuya goes. Tomokaku, are wa watashi no ie no mono da. I think Tomokaku is just like, anyway. Tomokaku. Yeah. Anyway, in any case, as for that thing, meaning that whole thing with Kuchiki Rukia and her dying, my house's person. Oh, ha, 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 ha. This isn't funny, Don. Move. So as for that whole thing, it's a person of my house. Tantoe shino to korosareyo to kei no shita tokoro de wa nai. If dying or the appearance of being killed, again, he says K. Is that someone's name? Or is that he's just referring to him this way? Kei. Kei no shita tokoro de wa nai. It's not a thing that you would know about. It's not a thing that you would be familiar about, whether it's being killed or dying. Like, oh, because it's a thing of my house. So I guess shita here means more about like something that you should be familiar with. Well, tonikaku is, by the way, he says tomokaku. Anyway, kuregure mo keikyo wa kuregure mo. So repeatedly or sincerely. As for keikyo. As for hasty or a rash act, tsutsushinde morao. Let's receive. This is probably like restraint. Tsushi. Yeah, discretion. So, sincerely, as for hasty acts or rash acts, let's receive discretion. Doing discreetly, meaning like refraining from. Omae nara konna toki dou shita daro? Okay, we're fading to something maybe. I don't know. If it's you, this sort of a time, what do I wonder? What would you do, I wonder, in this sort of a time if it were you? Maybe this is him thinking. Byakuya no yatsu ni tobikakatte, leaping toward that guy, byakuya. Tobikakaru. Yeah, leaping upon him. Keri no hitotsu mo kurete yatta daro ka? And would probably have done the favor of like kicking even one time, doing that favor, probably. So this is what's his name? Is it Ukitake? He's thinking this. He's identifying someone. If it were you, like what would you done at a time like this? Thrown yourself at Byakuya and maybe kicked him once, or even once. Okay. He's obviously thinking about whoever this is, which I think is the person that we saw in Kuchiki's flashback. Ichi taichou ga 騒いだところで中央を決定が覆るわけもない。Okay, so this is either, I think this is like one captain. I don't think this is like captain of the first company, because usually they say like Daiichi Taicho. So like one captain at the point of making an uproar. So like one captain making an uproar, and a decision of the central. Even a reason to do that does not exist. Even a reason to. Oh, hey! Hey, Chimkin, how's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Okay, let's pick back up with this. This was one captain. In the event of making an uproar, the decision of central, which I guess is going to be the central like governance. Kutsugaeru is to topple or overturn. Reason does not exist. So there's no reason for one captain to overturn the decision of central by making an uproar. And again, this is him thinking about what's going on. それを知ってるも No, それを知っていてもなお朽木を救うために走り回っただろうか that thing, knowing, even if you're knowing that one captain making an uproar wouldn't overturn the decision, for the purposes of saving Kuchiki, or nao, it means like if, or even. Furthermore, yeah. Knowing that, and furthermore, for the purposes of saving Kuchiki, like, would you run around, I wonder? Would you run around for the purposes of saving Kuchiki Rukia, even knowing that? いや、お前はきっとそのどちらも選びはしない。No, as for you, certainly whatever that was, as for choosing, would not do. So you wouldn't choose to do that no matter what was happening. Or whichever one it was. お前が選ぶのはいつも As for the one that you choose always, 自らが最も危険に is that 切らされる道なのだから The thing that you always chose was, like, for yourself, the most dangerously 切らされる the most dangerous. Oh, is that Sara? Sara sareru. Being exposed. Path. You basically pick the path that exposed you to the most danger. That's why. Soldado. It's that way, right? Isn't that right? Cayenne. Okay. And that is the name that was at the end of Kuchiki Rukia's dream, where she was saying Cayenne Dono, Lord Cayenne, and this guy was bloody in her arms. We've already gotten hints about what all this is. We're getting more details, perhaps. Hey, chicken. Okay, we get our splash page. With this is, I guess this is, yeah, this is uki, floating, take, bamboo, and then Jutaro, the fourth child, or Jushiro, I guess. Uki, take, Jushiro. Okay, we're back into the flashback, it looks like. Or back into a flashback, it looks like. それでは、ここで、今しばらくお待ちください. As for with that, in this place, right now, for a bit, please wait. That was a very long way to say, like, please wait here. すぐに副隊長殿がいらっしゃいますので、soon or immediately, the assistant captain lord will come. That's why. He will arrive. はい、何でしょうか? Yes, what could it be? 私はただの新入隊員です. As for me, I'm just a new unit personnel person. Like, I'm new to the unit. どうか普通に接してはもらえませんか? Somehow, like, normally, coming into a contact, to attend to receiving. Oh, like, am I not able to receive reception like a normal person? Or like normal? あ、はい。以後、気をつけます. I say, oh, yes. 以後、気をつけます. Eagle. Oh, from here on, after this, 気をつけます. Doesn't that just mean to take care of? After this, like, be careful. We'll We'll pay attention. We'll pay attention. And then thinking, baka iie, saying stupid, dekiru wake nee daro, sonna koto. Not able to do reason, isn't it? That sort of a thing. Like, there's no way I can do that. She's talking stupid. Okay, so she's arriving at the unit for the first time. She's trying to say, like, please treat me normally. He's like, oh, sure, yeah, I will. But he's thinking, like, no way in hell is that possible, because she's part of the Kuchiki. Yeah, most likely. Nani, anoko, who or what, asked for that kid. Hey, dayo, it's that thing. Rei no Kuchiki ken no, the aforementioned Kuchiki families, ... Yeah, so that's why, because she's part of the Kuchiki family. Atarashi kai neko ka? Huh. A new, like, a kai neko is a kept cat. When you raise pets, you use that kai. So like a new raised cat, a pet cat. Kai neko. Yeah, pet cat. Okay. So this is everyone else whispering, watching her. Nanda yo. Daikizoku no doraku ka yo. What is it? What is it? A big noble family's, like, way of ease, path of ease. Raku meaning like easiness. Doraku, pastime, hobby. Jodan janeyo, it's not a joke. Orera ga dondake kuro shite yo. We, dondake, like, did it with, like, pain and suffering. Yeah, like what pain and suffering we did. So they're looking at her thinking she got in because she's part of the Kuchiki family, and they're all pissed off about it. So this is all that she had to deal with. Sotsugo shiken mo, nyutai shiken mo, menjo ni natta te yo. Even the graduation test and the entering the unit test, even that, menjo, exemption, it became, I heard. I heard she became exempt from both, even those tests. So here she is. Yahari, I knew it, as I thought. Koko demo onaji ka? Even in this place, the same. Ora, ora. Hey, hey. Nani konna tokoro de abura utten da temera? Okay, so what in this sort of a place are you selling oil, you guys? What does that mean? Abura utte. Abura is oil, selling oil. A lazy person. Okay. So, I don't know. I guess that says something about how society viewed oil, people that sold oil. So clearly this is like, you lazy guys, dos, which is either someone running in or someone kicking all these people. Misemon janezo. Misemon, it's not a show thing. Misemono. Yeah, it's not a show, an exhibition. Mochiba ni modore kora. Basically, return to your mochiba, your stations, your holding places. Yeah, your job. Return to those. Hey, gara. That's the sliding door opening. Oh. Fukutaichou no Shiba Kaien da. So this is him introducing himself. Yoroshiku na. So assistant captain Shibakayan, it is. I am. Nice to meet you. Domo. Like, oh, yes, nice to meet you. それはとても凡庸な出会い. As for that, it was a very much bonyo encounter. Bonyo, a mediocre, commonplace meeting encounter. Domo? What? Like, domo? She's like, huh? Nanda sono aisatsu wa? What is it that, as for that greeting? What was that greeting? Gosh. Oh, he grabs her hair. 副隊長が名乗ってんだぞ. I guess like I'm a named assistant captain. Yeah, like naming myself as an assistant captain. おめえも名乗ってよろしくお願いしますだろうが. Even you, like naming, or I guess this is probably like, what else can nanoru mean? To call oneself or claiming. Anyway, he says, wait, おめえも名乗って. おめえも. You also calling oneself, or maybe this is like you're supposed to call out, nice to meet you, please, I beg of you, right? Zui. Na wa nanda kora. As for the name, what is it? Come on. What's your name? Kuchikiru urukia desu. So it's Kuchikiru urukia, and then she adds the politeness. Oh, de, and yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Nice to meet you, please, I beg of you. Boyo na aisatsu, a mediocre or commonplace greeting. Bonyo na dose, a mediocre or commonplace dose, angry voice. Angry voice, yeah, harsh words. Bonyo na buka to jokan no kankei, a boring, mediocre, commonplace subordinate and upper officer relationship. Yosh. All right. Okay da, Rukia. It's all right, Rukia. Shikashi, sono bonyo sa wa magire mo naku. However, that ordinariness, that mediocrity, as for that, it was also without magire. Oh, magire mo nai means it was unmistakably, this is ku, meaning there's something to follow. As for that mediocrity or that commonplaceness, it was unmistakably okay, let's watashi no motomete ita mono datta. It was exactly what I was looking for. It's what I was searching for, that thing. Okay. Ome o jusan ban tai ni kangei suru. You, into the 13 squads, are doing kangei. You're doing reception. Oh, we'll do reception into the we'll do reception of you into the 13 squads. Uchi wa. Okay, so as for our group, he says as for our group, the kanji is the Jusanban Tai, the 13th unit. Oh no, he's same thing here. The 13th squad, the 13th company. As for the 13th company, 体調が体弱くてな. As for the 13th squad, as for our group, the captain is like in weak body, is like weak in the body right now. ほとんど俺が仕切ってんだ. Nearly me 仕切ってんだ. He's basically saying like he's basically doing the work. Yeah, this is shikiru can mean to shikiru can mean to partition, or in this case it's to direct or to control or manage. It's nearly me doing the directing or the managing. だから俺のことを時々間違えて海援隊長って呼んでもいいぜ. That's why, like me or things about me, sometimes mistakenly Captain Cayenne saying and calling, even if you do that, that's fine. So that's why it's even fine if you occasionally sometimes call me by mistake Captain Cayenne. はあ、考えておきます. So like I'll keep that in mind. I will think about that on purpose. Okay, so again, finishing off that comment, that's my searching thing. It's what I was searching for. An ordinary relationship. Being treated as normal. Ni-sama, Lord Big Brother. 入隊の儀, the entering unit ceremony. Oh. Gi. Let me make sure what that's this gi. Yes, ceremony. The ceremony of entering the units. Todokori naku. Being delayed, without being delayed, shuryo itashimashita, was completed without delay. Soka, I see. Tanseki da, or nanseki da. What seat? Which seat is it? Or yeah. Oh, well, no. 申し訳ありません. There's no excuse. 私の力ではとても, as with my strength, very much. 入隊してすぐ席間には doing the squad entering and soon as for a seat position, ... Yeah, so as for with my power, very much it was about entering the squad, and soon maybe as for a seat, sekikan. She's basically, yeah, that's not going to come up as an actual thing. Given the fact that she didn't give a number, it means she didn't get one. And so she's kind of mumbling an excuse. Soka, I see. Asagare, which is like leave. Fall back, depart. Nani? What? Shinki kusei kao shitten da ome wa. Okay. Shinki kusei. So spicy, spirit, stinky. What does this mean? Shinki. Shinki kusei. Irritating, depressing. So doing a depressing or irritating face as for you. So like, what's going on? Why do you look so depressed or so irritated? Hee. Nanka ome mai kai ore ni ao tabi hi te itten na. Somehow you, every time to me meeting, the moment that happens, you're saying he. Karuku mazukuse, or kizukuse. Lightly kizu. Oh, like, I think he's saying, like, it's like lightly wounding me. I'm lightly offended. Biku, that's her being shocked. Hore. Ome no bunda. Here you go. This is your portion. Nome, drink. Ome no koto da. It's things about you. It's things about you. Nande hekonde no ka nande. Why, like being depressed and things like that. Kiite mo kotae ya shine daro ga. Why, yeah, so why being depressed and things like that. I guess, like, even if I ask an answer, you're not going to do, right? So even if I ask you why you're depressed, you're probably not going to tell me, right? Oasurenna, don't forget. Ome ga kono tai ni iru kagiri. You, in this unit, this squad, to the limit of existing. So as long as you're in this unit, ore wa shindemo ome no mikata da. As for me, even if I die, like I'm your ally. Okay. Ka. Okay, she's about to say something and then I guess gets interrupted. Kwa koi. Kwa koi. And this is kuse, like pew, stinky. I'm not sure, like, hey, come on. Dun. Cayenne. Oh, she was about to say Cayenne. Lord Cayenne. Cayenne don't know. Okay, but these two jump in, making a lot of noise. What are they going? Iya, kakoi, Cayenne sama. Wow, so cool, Lord Cayenne. Kuse, kuse, stinky, stinky. Hore, hore chimao ne korea. Hore chimao. Hore. Oh, horeru. To fall in love, like falling in love. Biddy, bish, bish, pat, pat. Ichikoro. Ichikoro, something kill? Ichikoro. To beat someone's hand down? No, I don't know what this is. One killing? Nah, right? Okay. Kita. Oh, yeah. Kita, mikata da, datte yo. Mikata da. So he's saying, like, stinky, stinky. Did you hear that? Like an ally, or yeah, an ally. That's what he said. Mikata. Mikata da, I'm an ally. Okay, then this is Cayenne finally calling these guys out. Oh, yeah, and we get Mitaka da. Three deer? Is that something else? Mitaka? No, it's not. Okay. I guess he's trying to play on words, right? He's saying, oh, Mikata, an ally. And then it says Mitaka da. It's three deer. What? Mitaka from Chainsaw Man mentioned? That would be impressive given this happened like a decade before Chainsaw Man. Kiyone Sentaro, so that's these guys' names. Temera mata katte ni sake nonde yagatta na kore. You guys, again, randomly or on your own, I guess, drinking sake you've done, haven't you? Come on. Okay, so they're probably drunk. Are we close to the end here? Oh, no, we're not. This is going to be way over an hour. God tier foreshadowing. Kuchiki nani sunna or kini sunna. So kuchiki, don't mind, don't care, or don't worry about it. Ore mo urukongai no shushin deyo. I also am a person from the Rukongai. Nyutai shitate no kora gocha gocha iu yatsu mo ita monda ga yo. And I guess like the time that I entered the squad, guys were talking like clattering and rambling. It was that sort of a thing. So they were yammering on to when I came into the squad. Uze, shut up. Anante uze. Wait, uze. I'm thinking that's urusai, but maybe it's not. No, it is. Uze. Annoying. You're annoying. You're so annoying. Yoi katta da temera. You drunks. Sonna hanakuso domo nya. Hanakuso demo nasuritsuke tokya ii no yo. Okay, that's sort of a runny-nosed people. That's sort of a runny-nosed people. Even with runny noses. Nasuritsuke tokya ii no. Nasu. To rubbing in. Okay, so rubbing in, even rubbing in boogers is good. Okay, I guess like even for like booger people, even to booger people like that, even boogers rubbing in is fine. Snot nose. Hanakuso gyahaha, you snotty nosed bahaha. Amo kyukei owari da. Oh, body. Ugh, all right. The recess is finished. Over. Finished. Tsugi no ninmu no junbi shiro. The next duties preparation, let's do. What? Okay. Kaien dono no tonari wa. As for the neighbor of Lord Kaien, or I guess maybe as for being like next to Lord Kaien, kokochi yokatta. It was a good feeling. Yeah, it was comfortable. It was pleasant. Comfortable, pleasant being next to Lord Kaien. Aw, she's smiling. Okay, deepening the mystery of where things apparently end up. Kaien dono ni wa tsume ga atta. Oh. As for to Lord Kaien, a wife existed. He had a wife. Onna no mi de daisan seki ni made nobori tsumeta joketsu de ari nagara soumei de yasashiku. Okay. As a woman herself, a number 3 seat, even to a number 3 seat, like ascended, climbed up to even a number 3 seat, and joketsu as a brave woman, while being a brave woman or a heroine, she was kind and soulmate and wise. And utsukushikatta, and she was beautiful. Okogareta. Okogare means to yearn for, or like to long for, longed for. Akogare. Aspired. Maybe that's a better term. Admired. Anafuni, in that sort of a style or manner. Naritai to omota. I thought that I wanted to become. I thought I wanted to become in that style or that manner of her. Wise, kind, and beautiful. Watashi no riso datta was my like ideal image. Yeah, my ideal dream. Oh, okay. Kind of a weird thing going on down here. All right. Uh-oh. Apparently she's dead. This doesn't look good. This is his shocked face, and we get this image. She's not in bed, which is never a good sign. Zenmetsu da soda. I hear it was zenmetsu, like complete destruction. Kanojo no butai wa, as for her unit. Okay. Data 最初の前にゼニンが絶命したため、敵フォローの能力は不明。Okay. So the 最初, the data. Before the collecting or harvesting of data, all personnel, like, I guess, annihilation of life, shitatame, or like due to that. So, zetsume. Yeah. So, yeah, due to the annihilation of all personnel before the collection of data, the enemy hollows abilities or strength. As for that, it's unknown. Genzai, at present time, Topatsutai o Hensei Chuda. At present time, a Topatsu. Where's that Tobatsu? Tobatsu, a suppression unit. Hensei Chu, in the middle of Hensei. Forming. We're in the middle, at present, we're in the middle of forming a suppression unit. Futsuka inai ni wa, as for within like 2 days. Oh, as for within 2 days, za. Okay, so he's going to go out and try to take care of it now. That harkens back to when Ukitake here said the thing about you always chose the most dangerous path. Mate kaien, wait kaien. Osaero. Oh, like hold down, restrain yourself. Yeah, gain control. まだ敵の能力も分かってな. Still not understanding even the enemy's abilities or strength. じゃあ、なんなら分かってんすか? Well, if it's what's there to understand? なんなら, if what understanding? 姿も分からない、名前も能力も分からない. Even the shape or the form don't know, and even the name or even the abilities don't know. それでおとなしくここで待ってろと. And with that, calmly, docilely in this place waiting, that's what you're saying? 討伐隊に任せて、俺はここで. Oh, and like, leave it to the suppression squad. Leave it to the suppression squad. And as for me, like in this place, wait, implied. 分かってることが2つだけある. Like the understanding thing, it's just 2 days existing. No. Futatsu. No, he's not talking about days. The understanding things, it's just 2 things that exist. So we understand 2 things. Hitotsu wa, as for the first thing, やつが移動型ではなく、一箇所に巣を作り、that person, that guy, meaning the hollow, 移動型で, as for with movements without, 移動型. Like, 移動型. Oh, migration movement. So without migration movements, in one place makes a nest. そこに, and in that place, とどまって捕食する. It like stops over in that place and does 捕食. Oh, seizing and eating. Predation. That would be catching and eating. Okay? 常駐型のホロだということ. It's a thing called a hollow of a ordinary parking style. 常駐. Being stationed. Yeah, it's the type of hollow called a resident or permanently staying in a spot, that type. そしてもう一つは, and as for one more thing about what they know. Oh boy. その住みかだ. That 住みか. Oh, that dwelling house. Like this is the dwelling house. This is that dwelling house. It's den. It's nest. Sumika. That's an unusual. What is this? This is the su here. This is just an older kanji. Okay. And there we go. They're looking down on it. Nioi ga. Smell, odor. Suru no. There's a smell. Atama no taran. Esa no nioi ga. Hihi. Okay. Atama no taran. Like a head not sufficient? Atama no taran. Dim-witted. Dim-witted, meat-headed, smell of prey. Hee hee hee. Atama no taran. Hee hee hee. All right, that feels like the end of the chapter. Hey, DMF. Good timing. And that's you. Perfect. Perfect timing. All right, that is the end of chapter 134. That was quite a long chapter. We'll pick up next time with 135. It looks like the flashback continues. If I just kind of glance at we're going to be in flashback for maybe like one more chapter. We'll see. Anyway, we'll continue with that one next time.